It's cool to know our pals. That's mine today. We have a Spy X family, My Academia, Loid Forger, Xmail Ray, adopted son, Reader. Short story part 2. Please don't make me sleep on the couch tonight. You should have thought of that. Thought to not get me mad at you. I will be signing the papers. I smiled and signed the papers, and Lloyd did as well, knowing we have Anya in her life. I walked out with Anya in my arms, and Lloyd looked at me like I was being overprotected by a child. I just wanted us to have a child in her life. You're coming, Lloyd? Just because we need to get your child her stuff. I'm coming, my love, just thinking. I sat and looked at him walking slowly, and he finally come, and we both smiled, and I grabbed his hand, and he looked at me, and we headed to go find me a place to go and create an agency for my career work I do in secret. We found a building, and I love it, and Lloyd had looked at me, and I smiled, and the woman with the this building had smiled to us. Are you looking to this building for something, sir? Yes, I'm a pro hero. I need to create an agency, and it would be a perfect place to work for an agency. Well, let's go inside and check it out. I smiled, and Anya was jumping in my arms, knowing she had a papa who was a pro, who was a hero. I smiled, rubbed her head, and looked at Lloyd doing his thing, checking on what was going on. If there were cameras or wires in the building. Sir, your husband is alright. Sir, is your husband alright? He is just so protective of the work I do. Oh, that is a lovely husband. He is my fiance, but we might be married someday. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just you look like a married couple with a child. It's fine. We wanted to adopt a kid before we got married, but now we have her. We are so happy to have her in our life. Ah, my heart, it's so cute. What is your name, little one? I'm Anya Forger. She took her dad's name. That is so cute. Well, I will be taking it from my hero agency. Thank you. It would be 50, 390. Here you go, keep the I would like the change. Here you go. Well, thank you. I smiled and looked at him and Anya, and we got the key, and the woman had smiled, and I locked the door, and we headed out to go and get the stuff that Anya would need. I smiled and looked at the Lloyd, and we got to the shop and got what Anya had wanted, and went to go and get clothes for her. I smiled and played for it because Lloyd would do the school thing. I saw and looked at him, and he smiled and watched her pick the clothes, and knew it was going to be that day. We are going home next. Just because I have a call to make. I would see to it, my love. Papa and Dad, I'm done. Alright, let's go and pay for it. I smiled and paid for her stuff, and we headed home. When we walked to our apartment, Lloyd looked at Anya. If the people of the apartment asked her to tell that we are her parents. I sat and walked a little faster, and Lloyd did as well, still carrying Anya in his arms. I smiled and looked at him, looking into my eyes, knowing I was dealing with a little anger out at him. It's okay, I did not mean to do it. I know, I was just a little stressed out right now. I can rub your back when we get back home. It's good to know that you are here, that you are there for me. We had got to the apartment building, and we went inside, and Lloyd had put Anya down, and an old lady had walked in front of us looking at Anya and at us. Oh, you have a daughter. What a cute, quite, quite cute girl. What is your name? I'm Anya Forger. It's nice to meet you, Miss Forger. Well, we should be going. Have a good day. Have a good day, certainly. As when we walked into the elevator, I knew we were going to our floor. When we got in there, I smiled, looked at Lloyd, and kissed his cheek. He blushed, and I was going to be with him, and he would never change that. Well, we are now on our floor, so let's get going. I smiled, and we walked onto our floor and got to the door. And I opened it and smiled and looked at Anya with stars in her eyes. Knew it was going to be our best day ever. I smiled and looked at Lloyd and knew we were going to have her in our life. Lloyd, you are only a rub on my back. Let's go and do it. I smiled, looked at him, and we both knew I was going to love him to rub my back. Lloyd lean, Lloyd, lean back so I can get your back, my love, because I know how you are gay. Hey, yet. Alright, you are going to rub my back. I looked at him sitting on the chair from the television, and I had looked at us, knowing we are going to enjoy each other with a little family. Papa and Daddy, what are you two doing? I'm rubbing your daddy's back so he does not feel so stressed out. This is what your papa does to show his affection to me. Okay, Papa and Daddy, whatever you two are doing, it's cute. We were both blushing and thought of an idea for Anya to do something when Lloyd was going to be rubbing my back. I took the remote from the coffee table and I smiled, looked at him, and turned on the TV and knew I was going to be watching Anya and get attracted to the television. Hey Anya, are you ready to watch your first television show? This one, alright, a spy TV show. Oh, come on, Lloyd, let her watch it. Sigh, fine, she can watch it. I smiled, watched her, look at the TV. I looked at Lloyd tapping on the couch so I could sit on it and him knowing I was going to be having a hard time. He wanted to massage my neck like he loves to do. I sighed and got up, walking onto the couch. I knew I was going to get my neck massaged. I smiled and let him get my neck done. He smiled and looked at me, knowing that I was loving it for the best of time. I heard Anya make a nippy, eeping noise, and we looked at her. Daddy, what is it like to have a lover like Papa? It's something that you never would change for the better. Thank you, Daddy. And Papa, what is it like to have Daddy? It's amazing to have your Daddy in my life. Thank you, Papa. You're welcome, Anya. Now let me continue with your Papa, your Daddy's neck. Yes, Papa, and you would do his back like you said you would do? Yes, I know, he needs good rubbing. That is so amazing. I smiled and looked at him, and we both laughed and knew we were going to have a hard time with him going down my back. But what I'm feeling right now, I sighed and he smiled and looked at me in the way I was enjoying it. Here you go. I know this is something you will love. Thank you, my love, and may I feel that you have got better for this. I knew you would love for me to do this for you. Lloyd Ruby Toy's back, neck, back of the neck, to Lloyd Ruby Toy's back. I sighed and looked at Lloyd and knew we were going to deal with Anya soon for her supper time. I looked at her and yep, her stomach had rumbled. And I sighed again up and knew I had to make something for her. I looked at Lloyd and he smiled and got up as well, knowing we were going to be doing something together. We had made something and it was a famous food that everyone would like us to make for them. I said I knew Lloyd was going to give Anya a taste of it to see if she liked it. I looked at Anya walking into the area of the kitchen and looking at us, knowing we were done cooking for us. I had taken a taste and knew it was good. It was good to eat. I smiled and we dished out our food and I smiled and looked at him. And we went into our living room and he knew we would be in and then having a coming down day. We had done our supper and it was time for us to have a calm night before we could now go to bed. I sighed and cut up to Lloyd, who looked at me, knowing I was happy to be with him and Anya. I knew you loved me. I knew you loved me and our daughter Anya. In so many ways, my love and our daughter Anya. Look, we should plan a trip to go to your hometown. That would be wonderful to go and see my family. Looks like Anya is looking at us. What is it, Daddy and Papa? Oh, we are just talking about plan a trip to my hometown. That would be so cool. Well, it looks like it's your bedtime, Anya. Let's get you to bed. Okay, Daddy. Good night, Papa. Good night, Anya. I smiled and picked her up, taking her to her room, and I smiled. I looked at her and went into her bedroom, knowing I was going to be paying to her room for the first time. This room is so cool. I know, now it's time for bed. I smiled and kissed her head, looking at her, and she knew I was going to make sure she was comfortable till she went to bed. I sighed and looked at her, closing her eyes, feeling finally going to sleep. I closed her door and walked back to Lloyd with a pillow that he needed. I sighed and got into the living room, and he looked at me knowing I was carrying his pillow, and I was not letting him sleep with me tonight. I looked at him and I knew he was going to be looking at me with his puppy dog eyes. Nope, you made me mad today. So you're sleeping on the couch tonight. Fine, but I will be sleeping with you tomorrow. I saw and knew he was going to be sleeping with me tomorrow. I looked at him, shook my head, and telling him I would allow him to do it tomorrow. Thank you, Tilly. I would love to do it. You're welcome. Just go to bed. You're so amazing to me. I don't know that I'm going to bed. Good night, my love. Good night to you too, Lloyd. Good night to you, Lloyd, my lovely. I sighed and walked to mine and Lloyd's bedroom and went to bed knowing I had to go to sleep thinking about tomorrow and what we're going to be doing. I sighed and looked at what our life as a family is going to be like. What would never change for me or them. Today was a good day to have a daughter and the love of my life for me in this world. I live no matter what, no matter who would change after for now and forever. Peace out, Hero Squad. Peace out, Hero Squad.